Hey guys, we're here at Saloon Door. It is a really nice brewery, and we're here with the brewmaster.
Yep.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Alex Weber. I am head brewer here at Saloon Door Brewing, and I've been here the whole time, and I've been the head of the shop for like 4 years now.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was telling everybody the title to this overall video is going to be called Fate, and you're going to find out why here in a second. So Saloon Door. So first of all, tell us the name. Why Saloon Door?
Saloon Door actually came from we originally had a name that was Southern Draw. But we were working on copyright, trademark, art, all that stuff, and the trademark board came back with us and said, "Hey, there's this other beer that has a similar enough name that already has a copyright, and you might run into an issue." And we're like, "All right, so
don't want to mess with that.
Don't mess with that."
Nah.
But we already had SDB operating code, so
okay.
but let's figure out what else can we do with SDB. We were like Sexy Dudes Brewing, like we were gonna make a calendar and everything.
Got it.
There's just gonna be all of us shirtless, just like pumping iron, whatever.
Yes.
But you go through the list of like SDB words, and Saloon Door Brewing came up. And like immediately, as soon as we heard it, we're like, "That's it.
That's it. It's perfect.
It's a great name. It's wonderful. It's fantastic.
I like that too.
And that's how it came about.
That's perfect, Alex. That's perfect. So Fate. So we're going back to the Fate. So how did you get into this gig? What did you do before this? And how did that all happen?
So before this, I was a mechanical engineer working oil and gas who was interested in homebrewing because my dad homebrewed.
Got it.
And I was in between oil and gas mechanical engineering jobs, thinking about buying my own homebrew equipment to start doing my own homebrew. And I got a phone call from my cousin, and he said, "Hey, me and my buddies are going to start a brewery.
Yeah.
Do you want to come brew beer?"
So you're like, "Hell yeah!"
I said, "Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. This is what I want to do."
Yeah.
And so I showed up. There's the four guys. Only one of them knows how to make beer.
Where you got one of those guys in the cars that you just run up and just park and run out and go, "Yes, I'm here. I'm ready."
Yeah, no, I pulled up and I was like, "All right, cool. So what's going on?" And so like, there's my cousin, there's his buddy, there's his buddy's dad, and there's his buddy's brother-in-law. And the brother-in-law is the only one who knows how to make beer.
Right.
And I get talking to him and I'm like, "All right, Josh." Yeah. I get talking to him. I'm like, "All right, so you're the one who knows how to make beer. You're the one who's been a home brewer for 13 years.
Right.
All right. So I think we can do this." And then like I get hired immediately. I go over to his house like every week while we're still getting this whole building set up. Sure. Because when I joined, this was an empty building.
Right.
It was a building. It had some tanks in it. It had loose piping.
Got it.
It had no bar, no tables, nothing. And so they roped me into making tables like a moron. They roped me.
You were an engineer.
I was an engineer. All right, okay. They were like, you were a Boy Scout. You did an Eagle Scout project. You know how to like sand wood and put together tables and lacquer them. I was like, of course I do. Yeah. So they want you to do that. I was like, I thought I was getting hired to make beer.
Right.
No, but so we very quickly I go over to Josh's house every week. We're refining his homebrew recipes to come into the macro scale. We get open come April of 2015.
7 years ago.
2015?
Yep.
Was it? 2015,
gosh.
2016. Yeah. 7 years ago, we get open with a booklet full of Josh's recipes.
2016.
Yeah. We start opening up like my recipes. We start, me and Josh are collaborating on all this stuff. We hire on Lewis as my right hand because we need more guys.
Sure.
We start doing stuff with like Belgians and lagers and like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Eventually, Josh steps away, becomes a stay-at-home dad. I take over the court. It's me and Lewis. I start doing even more weird stuff. We make like wild and crazy beers. We have a great time. We put together the best beers that we can make ourselves because we think beer needs to be worth drinking.
Yes.
That's the point of beer, is it needs to be worth drinking. And so
agreed.
Don't make bad beer.
Right.
Like I don't care what beer you make, just don't make it bad.
Exactly.
So we come in here every day, we have fun.
Yeah.
We do something we want to do.
Right.
It's a good project.
You mentioned earlier while we were talking that you were a mechanical engineer. I think you said. Yeah. So mechanical engineer, and and you just got up and just did the daily grind.
Yeah.
And now you get up. Every day is, let's be honest, every day is not roses and cherries, but most days are. And you said back there that you're making beer, you're enjoying what you're doing, but you're also enjoying these customers around here too.
Yeah, I mean, like, you turn your hobby into a job, and it is still a job, but it's one of the better jobs you have.
Right.
You're going to have a lot fewer bad days.
For sure.
If your job is something you enjoy.
Agreed.
Versus if it's just something that you got hired to do.
Exactly. Kind of like what you said earlier.
Yeah.
You actually get paid to do something that you really enjoy.
I get paid to do something that I enjoy. So some mornings I come in and like, oh man, I really wish I wasn't here, but I'm getting paid to do it. But a lot of mornings I come in, it's like, man,
I can't believe
this
I'm getting
is
paid.
cool.
Yeah.
I get to come in and I get paid to do this. I get to come in and express myself in my art form.
Right.
And I get to make something with my hands that I like, and I get to share it with other people, and when they enjoy it, that just makes me feel better. When other people enjoy what I do.
So the fate. So going back to, you got the phone call, you came up, you obviously made beautiful tables, by the way, but you made the tables, and then here you are 7 years later. You guys are distributing through Benny Keith, I think you said.
We're in Benny Keith locally, and we're getting them to take over more and more markets.
All through Texas.
All over the state. We're pushing them on more states.
In Louisiana, I think you said earlier.
We're getting good. It's a lot of fun.
If you're in the state of Texas or anywhere around here, you definitely need to try their beer. Tell us about like your favorite. I mean, I know they're all like kids, and you don't have a favorite kid.
No, you.
What do you really like?
You can't say you have favorite kids, but you do. The thing is, I don't have one favorite.
Okay.
But so I am an absolute beer nerd. I like lots of different beer. I'm not going to name you every single beer and tell you it's good, because I do have my taste preferences, but I do like lots of different beers. You know, like my go-to on a beer, when I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna make a brand new beer, and I'm given no bounds on what I have to make.
Anything wide open.
Yeah, I am going to make a Texas Coast IPA because when I was first given that project, I was told, make an IPA that's not East Coast and it's not West Coast.
Yeah, Texas.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to make the IPA that I've been wanting to drink this entire time.
Right.
And that's yellow, bitter, tropical, clear. Like, the only thing it has that I want to change about it is that these Texas Coast IPAs are 7% ABV, when I, as a brewer, have gone from... So, when I first got into craft beer, I was like everyone else.
Yeah.
I love lots of flavor. I love lots of abuse to my palate.
For sure.
I love high ABV. It's great.
Yeah.
Like, you know, give me the biggest, baddest, darkest,
biggest, boldest,
most obtuse, most offensive beer you can, and I'll drink it and I'll love it.
Yeah.
But as I started to brew more and more beer, and I started to drink more and more beer, I have grown to love session yellow beer. Session yellow beer takes some technique to do it right.
Yeah.
But there's a reason people make it. It's because it is just so good.
Yeah. Easy drinking.
I love big and strong IPAs, but man, a pale ale, a session, 5%.
Patio pounder.
I'm drinking that all day.
Yeah, exactly.
That is my jam.
Yeah, exactly. So you like that.
Yeah, but I still love old school craft beer.
Yeah.
I make an ESB, an extra special bitter.
I saw
it
that.
Is
I saw
old school British pub ale. It is it's no frills. It's boring. It's nerdy. It's even borderline offensive to some people.
Yeah.
But it's based on my dad's recipe, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and it's delicious.
All you need is
I need more people to be into it, because I need to have the excuse to brew it more often.
Right.
But also, I love sours. We have a Berliner on, and I'm so glad that I was able to finally make that, and it's on the wall, and it's going to stay on the wall forever.
Right.
I did a whole Belgian series. Man,
I had that.
Belgians are so funky. Yeah,
right.
We actually just today dropped our collaboration with our local homebrew club, the Brewery Masternauts. We did a collab with them. We put together this Belgian quad recipe, and we made it a whole thing where they came in, they helped us out. we did a whole bottle day, and we actually made Cellar Door #1. The very first
got it. Yeah.
of the bomber releases of the Cellar Door.
Do you have that for sale here?
It's for sale today, right now. This is the very first day.
Perfect. Beer release. Do you have anything sexy coming out? So anything that you're really, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this to come out.
So, like, we just released today at the very beginning of April. Our Vert de Fork is the Cellar Door #1. It's a Belgian quad.
Okay.
It's made in
It's
collaboration.
on the board. Yeah,
it's on the board. It's made in collaboration with a local homebrew club. The next thing that we have brand new that's coming out is going to be our anniversary #7 IPA.
Yep.
It's going to drop at the end of this month.
Right, which we're going to go into.
29th, 30th of April.
Yep.
That's our anniversary weekend. It's what we're dropping for our special. It's going to be a new IPA. It's going to have the Mackenzie hop. It's a wild hop that, like, I opened it and I smelled it and I knew immediately I had to make an IPA
to do something with it.
Yeah.
So that's a good segue into our last. So what do you got going on at the end of this month?
So the end of this month is...
By the way, it's April 1st right now.
Yeah, today is April 1st.
April Fools.
At the end of this month is going to be our anniversary party, the 28th, 29th, and 30th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we're going to be dropping our anniversary IPA on that weekend. And it's going to be this Mackenzie hopped Star Party thiolized yeast, super, like, juicy,
in your face kind of thing.
Like in your face with dank and tropical fruit, wood character. Mackenzie's a great hop, and if you've never had it before, come get it at the end of this month because it's fantastic.
Is it only going to be at the brewery, or are you going to be able to bottle it and go out?
Most of it is going to be at the brewery. Some of it may hit statewide. I don't know if anyone is going to get it in the Houston area besides us as a tasting room.
And then anybody's invited, tickets, or how does that work? Do you just show up?
No, like show up. I don't think we do. So we typically do tickets for like special stuff. Like the ticket will get you, you know, a flight, a pint, a tour kind of thing. But if you just want to show up, show up.
Okay, got it.
The doors are open.
Got it. And you have food here.
And we do have food, yes.
Great, fantastic. Man, this has been amazing, and
it's
I
been
really
a lot
appreciate
of fun.
your time.
I'm glad to be on it.
We enjoy talking to people like you.
Yeah.
We enjoy learning your story. I mean, it is fate that you got the call. You know, you were working as a mechanical engineer for oil and gas, being in Houston. This is Webster, or what?
Yeah,
would
Webster.
This Webster. Okay, so in Webster, down in Clear Lake.
So
we're
Nassau
probably
Road 1, halfway between downtown and Galveston.
We're probably 5-10 minutes from NASA, I guess. From here. So if you're visiting NASA, if you're visiting Houston, Galveston, this is an amazing spot to come. You've got a nice party room here as well, which we're sitting in. The brewery staff is unbelievably nice. They're very friendly. They know their product. There was a couple of people in front of me in line. I'd listened to them kind of eavesdrop, and your brewery staff, as I mentioned, kind of guided them through the whole tasting of it. We're glad we came. We're really glad we came.
I'm glad y'all showed up.
We're happy
I'm
that
glad
you
I was
spent
able
the time.
to sit down and do this.
And we're come by on April 28th,
8th, 29th, and 30th.
Got it. Come by for their anniversary. 7 years. 7 years going back, and we look forward to coming back and visiting with you and watching you guys grow throughout the state of Texas, because if you haven't had their beer, definitely check them out, because they've got some great stuff. And come over here to the board too. Cheers from Beer Yeti. I think I need another beer.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.